church. Mittenwald's landmark, the parish church of Saints Peter and Paul. Above it, the Theaterspitze. A new date made history in Mittenwald. In 1683, a local citizen by the name of Matthias Klotz established a violin-making shop here. His monument stands right next to the church. In the course of the following 300 years, violin building developed to a position as the most important industry in Mittenwald. Based on the reputation of Mittenwald's violin makers through the centuries, a school for violin making was founded by King Max II in 1858. This state school for violin making trains students from all over the world. One of the first skills a student has to learn is planing. On the whole, it can be said that the construction of a violin is pure handwork. The applicant needs great dexterity apart from artistic talent and musicality. Here, the ribs are fitted onto the top plate. The first steps in the construction of a violin are called whitework. The miniature plane is a very special tool for the violin maker. He uses it to carve out the finest curvatures. Here, the bass bar is being fitted into the top plate. The violin fingerboard is made of ebony. It is characteristic of this kind of training that the student is never left to his own devices. On the contrary, his expert instructor is always by his side, correcting him as he goes along throughout the entire process. The neck of the violin is made of flamed mountain maple. Crafting the scroll calls for enormous adeptness and a keen eye for proportion. It is particularly important to make sure that two sides of the scroll are absolutely symmetrical. Every step of the way, the highest precision is essential. Here we can see the foot of the violin neck being crafted. It has to fit precisely on the body of the instrument. Once again, the miniature plane goes into action. The concave profile is being worked out. In every work process, we can witness the high level of craftsmanship required for this profession. On this board, we can see a diagram of how a violin comes into being. Two flamed maple backplates in different stages of construction. The top plate, made of spruce wood, the bottom plate with ribs, and another top plate with sound holes. Finally, several scrolls at various stages of completion. In the wood storage area, it is important for the violin maker always to have well-seasoned wood, such as this backplate, which has been seasoning in the storeroom for 20 years. One prerequisite for the construction of a high-quality stringed instrument is selected sounding board wood, which has gone through a long seasoning period. Selected means that suitable spruce trees in the high mountain forests are cut down during the winter months. The wood storage area represents an invaluable resource